Japan has a long and proud history, and is rich in folklore, myths, and legends. Some of which are perhaps some of the most disturbing and macabre to be found anywhere on Earth. Here are just 8 of Japan's most famous legends from across the world. 1. Tatsuba, guarding the pathways of the dead. Tatsuba is said to be an old woman who strips clothes. According to the legends of this otherworldly entity, her origins can be found in Buddhist folklore of the region. Some legends even state that she strips adults of their skin if they are not wearing clothing. 2. Bitobeto-san, footsteps of an invisible entity on a lonely road. Although there are no records in mythology of Bitobeto-san causing physical harm, encounters with this mysterious entity certainly leave people unnerved. The footsteps will follow you until you stop, step to one side, and state you first or please go ahead. With that, the footsteps will pass by and fade into the night. One legend tells of a man who did exactly this, only for a voice to reply that they couldn't pass by as it was too dark, so he offered the strange entity his lantern. To his amazement, invisible hands took the lantern from him, and he watched as it continued on the road. It is said that you will likely meet Bitobeto-san while walking along a dark or lonely road. 3. Takana, vengeful woman wreaking havoc in red light districts. Takana are said to haunt the red light districts of Japan. Legend states that they were once ordinary women considered too unattractive to marry. Their twisted, bitter outlook caused them to become malicious monsters who prey on others' sexual energy. Some tales tell of these women elongating their bodies in order to spy on the working women and their clients. 4. Ibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot. There have been several sightings of this strange creature in Japan since the 1970s. The Ibagon was captured on film by a bunch of Boy Scouts, with the mold said to be over 9.5 inches long and 6 inches wide. Descriptions of the Ibagon claim it is covered with black bristly fur, with white hands and feet and glaring eyes. 5. Amana Jaku, tempting humans to act on their darkest desires. Compared to some of the other entries on our list, the Amana Jaku is said to be outright demonic rather than merely scary. This demonic being surfaces in many different legends, always in the same tempting role. Legends state that this entity can appear to a person and not only realize their darkest desires but also prompt them to act on them. Essentially, they are, once more, similar to the trickster gods and entities found in many other parts of the ancient world. 6. Bakoneko, a cat that can take human form. Bakoneko is said to be a large cat with supernatural powers. It also has the ability to shapeshift into human form. Some legends say it can possess people and even take control of those who have long since been dead. If we accept the legends as truth, it is possible to run into this feline anywhere in Japan. 7. Satori, mind-reading supernatural beasts. The Satori are said to lurk in the mountain regions of Japan with Bigfoot-like features. They possess supernatural powers, such as the ability to read a person's mind. Some legends state they can tell people what they are thinking before they have processed the thought themselves. Legends also state that if confronted alone, they will kill and devour you. What is perhaps interesting here is that, like the Ibagon, if confronted, the Satori will run away and hide. 8. Jikininki, sinful spirits looking to devour human corpses. Legend of the Jikininki said to be spirits of individuals who have led sinful or greedy lives. They spend eternity looking for human corpses, upon which they then feed. However, during the night a strange dark figure entered the room and began to eat the flesh of the corpse. Tradition states that a village would leave the corpse alone in the night and spend the evening in a nearby settlement. If they did not, they would be subject to evil. However, he was awakened later in the evening by a young man. Although there are several accounts and legends, the most well-known is that of a priest named Muso, who was traveling through Japan.